Namaste. Namaste. And I welcome you once again to our beautiful guided imagery meditation. If you're new to guided imagery, it's a very simple technique where you just follow along and let your imagination kind of guide you into a state of peace and calm. Um, and it's pretty easy to do. If for some reason you're not able to imagine these different indications, don't worry about it. That's the last thing you want to do is stress out about it. Just stay in your breath and do your best to relax. So we're going to start. First thing, please come into a comfortable, supportive, seated position of your choice. You may sit on a chair if you prefer, or the floor. You can sit on a blanket or a bolster if that helps you to feel comfortable. Certainly, your legs don't have to be bent. You could sit up against the wall for support, but we do want your spine to be long and tall and as straight as possible. So once you're ready, please go ahead and close your eyes. Hands can be in your lap or on your legs. Gently let all your breath go. And now take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhaling with ha. Again, deep breath. And relax. And let your chin fall forward on your chest. Take your hands forward to the earth. Bend your elbows and begin to bow toward the earth. Coming down as deep as feels good to you, stopping if there's any strain or discomfort at all. And now begin the process of calming down, slowing down. As you begin to bring your full attention just here now into this sacred space that together we have created, onto your mat, into your body, into the moment, and into your breath. As together we inhale, pushing the earth away, rolling the spine up one bone at a time, coming up into a comfortable seated position. Relax your breath. Hands either on your legs or in your lap. Spine is tall, face is soft. Take your attention into the beauty and the rhythm of your own breath. And you begin to feel the breath moving with ease in and out through your nose. The breath is soft, deep, and full. But you don't force the breath or choke up on the breath. You just let it move with ease in and out through your nose. And with each exhale, you feel yourself calming down a little bit more, slowing down. And you begin to remember that your breath is an elixir. Your breath comes from source. Your breath is the thread that connects your soul being to this human body temple. Without your breath, you would not be. You understand all of this. It makes so much sense. And you know that each and every inhale brings nutrients, vitality, and grace to the body, to the mind, to the emotions, to soul. And that every exhale pulls out of you anything that is not good. And whether you showed up in this space on this day with garbage that computes to perhaps stress or anxiety, depression, a sense of lack or loss or loneliness, dis-ease, illness, grief, whatever it is, all of that is somehow connected to the past, which does not exist, or the future, which does not exist. All there is this here and now moment. And your breath only exists here, now. And therefore, every inhale needs space within you in order to flow unencumbered throughout your whole being. And this garbage that you've collected over time, some of it in childhood, some of it beyond childhood, into past life, maybe some of it fresh, some of it new, it doesn't matter. These negative aspects of you clog up space in you, in all parts of you, that therefore disallows the prana, the life force, to flow unencumbered. Somehow you understand that now. And you see how much is at stake. What a huge price you pay for hauling all that garbage around. Repetitious garbage that somehow has been created by you. For what purpose we may never know. For what purpose you may understand clearly. But that's not relevant. What is relevant is the space that the garbage takes up in you. And so here on this day, together, we shall eradicate, loosen, destroy, end, release any and all garbage that does not serve the highest good of your manifestation here on the earth. Knowing that there's a feeling of excitement that begins to fill you. For without a doubt, you know that this can be done. And you are ready to release it. You are excited to release. You're excited to let go, for you know that all this garbage clogs up your energetics and disallows goodness to have a place to flow into you. So it all bounces off of you, and you can't create your highest good in the world when you're all clogged up. So you begin to move your attention into the center of your heart. And using your imagination, you see the most beautiful environment here in your heart. And immediately you know that it's a workshop, a spiritual workshop for higher understanding. It's a workshop you've created for you. You're very familiar with it. It's been designed by you, for you, with all the most soothing colors, design, the temperature, the aroma, the textures involved. Everything is just ideal. And you congratulate yourself for being such a wonderful manifester. And you recognize that there is nothing in this space that cannot be done by you, for you. And you see in front of you a large table that has lights underneath it. And at the edge of the table is a large scroll. And you unroll the scroll, and you see that there are these interesting tabs that allow the scroll to be held in place in a flat mode, perfectly flat, no wrinkles, nothing. And as the light shines up through the scroll, it reveals to you, much to your fascination, one after another experience that is clogged up in your life, holding you from energy that can soothe you and that can create your highest good. And as you look at this scroll, you are so fascinated by everything you see and by the fact that you are not affected by looking at this. It's as though you're looking at someone else's experience, and yet you know that it has been your experience. And then you understand that through this sacred space that you are in, you have elevated above and beyond and are in the mode of strictly observing. And you are so fascinated by this. One by one, you watch each and every scenario of your past beginning to dissolve, to completely disappear from the scroll, leaving space, wide open space, And as each one of these knots, each one of these experiences, every scenario is dissolved, somehow you feel lighter, brighter, freer, more open, almost excited, for you realize that for the first time in years, you have space in you for goodness to flow. It's not that you didn't want goodness, that you didn't trust goodness, that you didn't believe in goodness, that you didn't yearn for goodness. It's that you were so clogged up, there's no place for it in your life. And now, through this most excellent purging, space has been created. Space upon which you may create. You are so happy. And as you look at the scroll, it is clean, pristine. Gently you roll the scroll up and the light desk evaporates into thin air. The scroll evaporates. And you find yourself sitting in the most wonderful chair that you've created, that supports you perfectly. And the environment of the chamber you are in, changes as well. All of the colors you truly love. They soothe you, calm you, open you. And you begin to see all different kinds of images. The sky, forests, rivers, mountains, deserts, meadows. You see oceans, lakes, rivers, springs. You see the beautiful sky, the rising sun, the setting sun. You see the wind, you see the rain, you see the snow. You see dawn. You see sunrise. You see the full moon, crescent moon, no moon, blue moon. You see infinite possibilities flooding through your consciousness. And you recognize and understand that all of these infinite possibilities are at your fingertips. All you need to do is create your heart's desire, and it will be so for you. And you begin to understand that with such choice comes great responsibility. There is no fear in you. Rather, you feel courageous. You feel very creative, strong, invincible, and ready to create the most beautiful life. And you finally realize that you are indeed free. With great choice comes great responsibility. You recognize this, and you determine that you shall slow down, that you shall live in peace, live in love, and that you will go forward from this divine space, this divine experience, with patience, with grace, and that you will indeed design your life to express your very highest possible good here on the earth, and that you know that you are not alone, have never been alone, will never be alone, for you are a co-creator with that which created all things. Great peace washes over you. You're aware of the most beautiful love flowing through you. You breathe in love, exhaling peace. Breathing in love, exhaling peace. Breathing in love, exhaling peace. And you begin to feel your breath filling your beautiful body temple. You feel so refreshed, so confident, so excited to be back on the earth plane to create your highest good without any doubt. You take a very deep breath, beginning to move your fingers and toes. Taking a deep breath, you move your hands and feet. Taking one final nice deep breath, you stretch your whole body, bringing your hands into prayer pose. Thumbs touch the heart, fingers toward one another. And so you are, and so I am, and so it is. Namaste. Endless love to you.